Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay. Y'all, what's good? I hope y'all doing good. It is the end of week 5. It's week 5, day 7. Last day of the week, according to how I do things, how I run my life. Today is the last day of the week for me. Tailor it to you, however you see it. Saturdays are for reflection. It's the end of the week. We're going to talk about how our week went. And really, most of the time, some things are. When you think about your week, you really only it's really a summary. You don't really go through and analyze every day, but you really kind of look back at it and really truly summarize the bigger points in your week, the things that really come back to you, that was really significant for that week, that kind of made an impact. You know what I'm saying? That thing that happened or that situation that happened that week, that good or bad, you really just think about that. That's what really comes to you, because those things are what really teaches you the lessons that you can reflect on and take with you into next week and the rest of your weeks and the rest of your life. So that's how I feel, because I was sitting here reflecting today, and again I was on a how my week, what was my week, what happened, trying to think every day, and I just came to the conclusion, because while I'm trying to think of literally what happened this week, all I'm thinking about is the bigger picture, the bigger lessons that I've learned, and so I just kept coming back to that, instead of trying to analyze every day and remember what happened and what really made an impact. The only thing that's coming back to my mind are the things and situations that really made an impact. So that's another thing. Just go ahead and really write out the things that really made a difference this week, the things that you feel like you learned or got better at, that you're going to continue to add to your life, continue to improve in your life, depending on what it was. So I have already reflected, and I think I'm going to start doing it that way from now on. I've been thinking about switching up some things. Well, not switching up some things, but just switch how I do Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I think on Saturdays, I'm going to go ahead and reflect off camera and keep doing it that way. I actually like it that way. And then I'm going to get up here and actually do the journal prompt on the spot. Start journaling the journal prompt on the spot. I think that's how I want to do it. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not sure, because journaling, I don't really put a timer on that like I do the reflection. So I don't want to be up here journaling for days. So I'll probably just have to remember that when I'm journaling, just answer it and keep it moving, because I really be writing. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out, and we'll see how long I take. We'll see. It's just something that I've been thinking about really today. The change was today, kind of thinking about that, but we'll see. So I am going to go through my week. It'll probably be really quick, because like I said, when I was trying to figure out what I was going to reflect on, and only really a couple of things really came to mind, but I did journal for the whole 10 minutes, so that's always good. But I'm going to try to just hit the important parts, important pieces of my reflection. So of course, I would like to say that my week has been good. It was one of those weeks. It was long, and I was tired this week. I really, really was, but I made it through, and that's all that really matters. And that's something else that I journaled today. I made it through. I got through it, for real. It was I would say it was a very trying week. It was, but Tuesday I was able to rest, and that kind of threw everything off for me, because I think I've been talking about it a little bit, as soon as I knew that I was having an off day Tuesday, I kind of I was like, good, I have my whole day Tuesday to do things. And then yeah, I did what I had to do, but then I took a nap, and then I didn't finish the last thing I was supposed to do, and then that just kind of had my week running into each other and trying to keep up and trying to get things done. And so but I made it through. Work was good last week, y'all. I thought I was off, but I gotta go next week. We gotta do trainings for the school year, so I'm not really off, but hopefully the week after that we don't have to do any trainings. I hope, seriously, but it don't matter, getting paid, so I guess I will go ahead and get some training in. I wrote to myself as I sit here and try to think about what has happened. Like I already mentioned, all I can really think about is the season that I'm in right now. That's it. I had to really reflect and think about all that I've been through, all that I've healed from. So I thought about the week that I had, and I just had to just see that you've changed and you've healed so much. So the attitudes and allowing people to take you back to where you used to be, or just accepting some of the same things, that's just a no-go. It's a no-go. So this week taught me that I needed to start praying for discernment, which is the ability to judge well. And I started thinking about this in the middle of the week, because I don't always make good judgment. And the fact that I don't always make good judgment means that I need to start making good judgment, especially with the season that I am in now. I've been through a lot in this 1.5 years of my life journey. A lot of growing, a lot of transformations, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of tears, a lot of darkness, a lot of light, a lot of learning how to balance both, a lot of unlearning, and a lot of learning. A lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of faith, a lot of pain, if I haven't already said that. More scars have been added to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I know where I'm at, and I know that, being free and being calm and being peaceful and just being good and being love and showing love no matter what, that's what really brings your blessings. Being a good person, truly and genuinely. So I know that it took a lot for me to bring out that light inside of me. I had to pick myself up from a lot of bad falls. I had to fight, literally fight with my emotions and my mind to get here right now. It was a fight. It was war. Mentally and emotionally, it was. Because that's what healing yourself is. It's a war with yourself. It's a fight with yourself. Especially when you're really dealing with life and things. To be where I'm at now, I had to fight. Especially to be more emotionally and mentally stronger. It's not easy. Yes, things are more easier said and done, but you have to choose this. And I chose this. I chose this journey. I chose change. I chose better. I choose happiness. I chose to seek the light at the end of the tunnel. Because there is light at the end of the tunnel. I chose to go after the light within myself. Doing this channel right here, right now, every day, is me putting myself out there. especially in the nature that I'm doing it in. This is not just whatever. This is healing. It's growth. It's not my story. It's a part of my story. And I'm just telling you guys this part. I'm letting you guys into this part in this season. And so many people have access to it. So many people have access to it. Especially people that have hurt me or make me no good. You know, anybody seeing this could mean me no good. Some people that have watched this, they might not watch everyone, but some people that have watched this, no matter who it may be, a friend, family, somebody has hurt me. And so they're able to have access to where I'm at right now. The joy I feel, the changes I've made, the ones that I'm continuing to make. They see me. People see me. And so I'm not surprised or I won't be surprised if things start to come at me. People start to come at me to knock me down, to try to take me back, to try to continue to pretend. To get a piece of the energy that I'm in now, that I'm embodying now. And the person that I am, you know, I'm a good-hearted person. And that's why I had to pray for discernment. That's why this week I realized that I had to start praying for discernment. Because truthfully, when somebody show you who they are the first time, you have to believe them. And I have a hard time doing that. So in this season that I am right now, I had to see what discernment was and really start praying for it. The ability to judge well. To truly know and see the red flags versus the green ones. To really be able to know, is this person or is this situation good for where I am right now? Or these people, you know, this family member, you know, are they for me now in this season? I've already known them before. I've already known the situation before. I know what it's capable of. And now that they see what I'm capable of, I have to pray to be able to judge well. To see, are you the same person? Is this the same type of situation? Do you just want to hurt me again? Do you just want to see me stuck where I used to be? Do you just want me to be the same person you knew as a friend, as a family member? Although I'm not there, I know I'm not there anymore. I still have that heart. I still have a heart that's like none other. And so I have to get on my knees and pray that I don't cycle back on this journey, that I keep going, that I use my discernment, that I judge well and say, well, this is no longer the type of situation I'm interested in. You're no longer the type of person I'm interested in. You have not changed. You are still the same. This situation is still, you know, like, I want to be able to know, to be able to tell. Because where I'm at now, I can't afford to revert back, to look back, to go back. I can't afford to be angry, be frustrated, be distracted. I'm focused. I can't afford distractions. I can't afford to get knocked down. I've picked myself up a million times on this journey, and I'm just not there anymore. I'm not looking to continuing to keep picking myself up. I'm done with that, you know? I'm done with that. So I'm just not there anymore, you know? I'm not. I'm in a season of my life journey that just not there. I'm not there. When you go on a life journey, truly try to heal yourself, sometimes you have to do things alone. Yes, I feel like you can't heal in relationships because you both have to be mature and wise enough to know that some things are going to have to be done alone. You have to have somebody that understands that you're working on yourself and that you're working through things, and somebody that knows how to let you be and grow, and then also know how to truly be there for you in the times that you need them. So yes, I do think it's possible to grow in relationships, especially together. I do truly feel like those times on your journey, alone time is necessary. You're gonna need a long time to meditate, unless you guys meditate together. But still, I definitely think meditating alone is good too. Taking walks, doing it solo or with your partner, both are good. Gym, same thing. You know, you gotta have somebody on that page. But as a single person, and as I see a lot of stuff on social media and in culture, you know, and like I've already mentioned, toxic relationships are counterproductive. They're not productive. And so where I'm going with this is other people, and love in general is a big part of healing in your life journey. Not just romantic, but platonic as well. Love is very important. Yes, we need people in our lives. We need each other. We do need people. But on my life journey, honestly, as a single person who's had her situations on her life journey, but who's still been a single person through it all, solitude has been very important to me. And especially now, solitude is extremely important. It's extremely helpful. I think I've already mentioned before, you do have to find that balance. And that's very healthy, to have a balance when it comes to your solitude, where you know how to be alone and it not be a depressing thing. You're actually getting things done. You're actually working on yourself. And then you take time to go out with friends, hang with family, even go party, you know. That's fine. Enjoy your life. Be adventurous. Do stuff. But you gotta have that balance. So another thing I learned this week was that I'm happy where I am right here by myself. I have a healthy relationship with being alone. I realized that this week, and definitely towards the end of the week. It's okay. I would rather be alone than be stuck in my head about people and where they are in my life and the roles they play in my life. I would rather be alone than allow people to continue to try to play with my intelligence, play with my mind. I would rather be alone than to be surrounded by people that do not do it for me at all, like just not even talking about anything, you know. I would rather be alone than to deal with anything unhealthy. I would rather be alone. This week, I realized that I am okay where I am, happy with just me, and it's a beautiful feeling. It took me a while to get here. I've already mentioned, and I had to do some reflection this week on that. I've chosen other people over me a million times. It's time to keep choosing me. I've already chosen me, and it's time to keep choosing me above anything else. And then I had to correct myself, which I'm about to do again. Choose God and then choose me right after. So I have to keep doing that. And that's the space that I am in, and that's what I've learned this week. That's what I reflected on this week. I've given my all a million times, and I'm right here back where I started by myself. Now I'm loving, I'm growing, and I'm falling in love with me and all that I am and all that I'm becoming and all that I am going to be. I am truly enjoying me, and it is the most beautiful feeling. So no, I cannot revert back to being mad or being distracted or having a nasty attitude or getting frustrated or letting another person affect me in a negative way. I cannot, because guess what? I'm happy. This life journey is allowing me to keep going. This life journey is teaching me that I can do it by myself, and that is okay, because I'm stronger now. I'm a whole different person. I've transformed a million times. I've grown a million times. I've learned, I've lost, you know. So I wrote, I have to be able to trust my ability to make the right decision when it comes to who I allow into my life right now. I went through so much to get to this season of my life. This happy and powerful season. I have to always keep moving forward in my life and stay gracious in my attitude. And that is so true. I have to move forward and I have to stay gracious. Some situations really just kind of like, even at work, I get kind of sometimes, but I have to stay graceful. You know, I still have to be my best self, and I have to have a good attitude no matter what. Even if I'm in a situation where somebody is, you know, pouring out their anger onto me, I still have to stay gracious. You know, I still have to wish them the best. I still have to pray for them. I don't get angry back. I use grace. I show them grace. I did complete my release letters this week. I did. That was one thing that I did this week, and you know, releasing emotions are so powerful. Get your power back from the emotions surrounding connections, surrounding situations that have hurt you. Take your power back. Recognize the season you're in. Don't let anything stop your blessings, not even yourself. Not even yourself. And that's what I had to learn this week, and that's what I reflected on this week. To continue to pray for discernment as I move forward in my life and as I get better as a woman. You know. And then remember to always stay gracious no matter the situation, no matter what's going on. Extend grace to people because it has more to do with them than you. Especially when you're in a different place than they are. And keep moving forward in your life, in your journey. Keep healing yourself, keep growing. Not let anything take you back, pull you back, turn you around. You're going to be okay, even if you are alone. Even if you have to endure solitude, you can do it and you will do it. You're going to come out stronger every time. There's power in solitude. There's power in being alone. There's power in working on yourself. There's power in releasing things. There's power in digging inside of you There's power in learning who you truly are as a person. There's power in knowing what you're capable of. There's power in being a good person. There's power in putting out good energy and being good to people. There's power in just being you, your true self. There's power in love, especially when you love yourself more than anything else. You have to love you first. You have to choose you first before you can love or choose anybody else. There's power in good attitude. I forgot that one, but I just wanted to add it. There's power in how you react to things. So that's my reflection for the week. I encourage you guys to reflect on your week and really think about the things that impacted you the most, or the one thing that you learned a true lesson in that you can carry with you for the rest of your life, because you're going to need it in order to keep growing. Because just because you passed the test does not mean that you really fully understand something. So you're going to get tested again, and maybe again, just to make sure you got it. So you're going to have to take the lessons with you, because the same test might come again but a different form. So if you know that there's power in being a good person, when you're presented with another situation where you have to choose to be a good person, choose to be a good person so that you show in your actions that you truly learned and understand what it means to be a good person, what it means to have integrity, what it means to know solitude, what it really means to be focused or to make a change in your life. So that's my reflection, y'all. Again, reflect. How was your week? Give yourself 10 minutes, cut on some music, whatever you want to do, silence, rain sounds, meditation music. Reflect for 10 minutes about your week. Don't try to analyze every day. Just allow the things that matter, really matter, that really made an impact to come to you. Don't rush the process either. Start the 10-minute timer, and even if you don't start writing right away, that's good, because you're allowing it to come to you. Let things come to you. Sometimes some of us, we can get to writing. On some days, some Saturdays I'm able to, and sometimes I have to let things come to me. I have to really think, But don't, keep badgering yourself, what happened, like I kind of was today. Just let the most important things flow to you. Also, last but not least, as I was reflecting today, I want to just touch on some things that I want to start adding. So I want to learn more about astrology. That just came up, and crazy how the world works these days. You think about something and then you see it. So I just seen an astrology book that I want to purchase, and then I might go to Five and Below or Barnes and Nobles. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Barnes and Nobles instead of Five and Below, because I've been and bought some of everything out of there. So I'm gonna just ask God to lead the way and find something on astrology. I want to learn more about the stars and everything else. I don't know much about it, so I can't really say what the signs and stuff like that, cancers, all that. So I want to learn more about that, because I'm in a season where it's time to start learning some new things, and I'm excited. I want to learn some new things. I haven't really talked about my other degree to people. I never watched this video, but anyways, it's very exciting, my other major. But yeah, it's time for me to start learning some new things, especially when it comes to just being who I am and what I like. And I like astrology, so I am going to start finding some books and doing some more reading and research. I love Google, but sometimes I really don't like Google, so I could easily Google astrology, which I probably still will, but I actually want some books, so I'm going to do that. within the upcoming weeks, hopefully sooner rather than later. Maybe next week I'll get a chance, or the week after that. Probably next week though, because that's more so my free week. And also just try to add some more adventure into my life. I was just telling my friends, let's go horseback riding. So I've been looking for a place for us to go horseback riding. I was kind of thinking of some other things that we could do. I'm just feeling really adventurous, and I want to really get myself out there, put myself out there. Actually, I also inquired about taking horseback riding lessons, so I think I'm going to do that as well. After we go horseback riding and stuff, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign myself up to do that. So I'm very excited, and it kind of works out. She was like, it's every other Saturday, so it's like basically every 2 weeks. So that's probably like twice a month, and you know, that really fits everything for me. So I'm excited. You know, I want to be more adventurous and get out here and do the things that I love and want to do. So that was another thing that I kind of reflected on. You know, what's next? What do you want to add? You know, what's some of the things that's been going on in your head that you want to start doing? And that was, you know, 2 of the things. Learning more about astrology and being more adventurous and getting myself out there and doing new things. And I think horseback riding and learning how to ride a horse is that first thing that I'm going to do. So I'm excited. I hope you guys have had a great Saturday. I hope it was beautiful like you guys are. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe, stay beautiful, be love, show love. You are love. Shine your light. Be gentle, be patient, be kind, show compassion, be humble, stay patient. If I haven't already said that, if I said it twice, that means somebody out there really need to be patient. And just be great and be yourself. Always be yourself. You are unique. You are you for a reason. And again, I love you guys.